Kyle Wilcher, Connor Griffin, Silas Melson. That's just some of the recent Hoopers from Portland who did or still do suit up for those Gonzaga Bulldogs. How about the other way around? Gonzaga to Portland State. Ryan Edwards did just that. From the Final Four to the big man now in the Big Sky. Things are rosy in the Rose City for Kalispell, Montana 7-footer Ryan Edwards.
It's changed my perspective 100%. It's definitely bringing the light back into my eyes with the game.
Towering in at 7'1", the tallest player in Vikings history, Edwards actually decided to hang up the Nikes just 2 weeks after Gonzaga's national runner-up finish in the Big Dance.
I've been on the bench for the last 4 years. I haven't played more than 15 minutes a game since my senior year of high school.
From the Final Four to the starting five in the Big Sky. Ryan's full-time adult life was put on hold after a chance encounter with a pair of Viking assistant coaches.
One of them comes up to me and they're like, "Are you Ryan Edwards from Gonzaga?" And I was like, "Yeah." Just kind of confused.
Confused during an impromptu summer days hangout with his old freshman dorm buddies who got gigs in Oregon, turned into an offer to roll in the post in the park blocks.
At the end of the night, it was like, well, if you're trying to have another year to play, you know you got a spot on the team and we would love to have you.
Edwards slept on it, and first-year PSU head coach Barrett Peary couldn't wait to get out of bed.
Not often are you recruiting stories that, we met a guy in a restaurant bar and he wants to come and play at Portland State. Should we do it? So recruiting's usually a little harder than that.
Yeah, I texted the coach and I was like, so we're still good? Everything's perfect from last night?
Ryan's found a good home with us and we're excited for him.
He has a lot of faith in me, so it's nice to have a coach like him who, he's always behind you no matter what.
Edwards played behind some big-time stars for the Zags. Trailblazers rookie Zach Collins could be a sophomore for the Bulldogs. Instead, the 10th overall pick is playing meaningful minutes in Rip City.
And it's nice because he's in Portland, so I get to see him all the time. He'll give me tickets to games and stuff like that.
It's not a recruiting violation.
No recruiting violation. More, it's a friendship. We're friends, so you can't do anything about that.
The Rook may be in the league, but it's his old upperclassman buddy that's looking down and looking out for him.
Still a little kid to me. This is a 19-year-old kid who, I've seen him act so childish, but he's still my guy, and it's funny to see him where he's at now with a bunch of adults, And I asked him, I was like, "You ever hang out with your teammates?" He goes, "No. My teammates are full-grown men who either have wife and kids or they just stick to themselves." It's nice that he still has someone to connect to, me and him. So it makes it good.
A double major at Gonzaga in broadcasting and public relations, Ryan is working on his adult education degree at PSU to one day coach big men in basketball. But first, he wants to try and play in Europe after his time was up with the Vikes. That wasn't something he even considered before arriving in Portland. In studio, Nick Krupke, Fox 12 Oregon.